So, you want to become an awesome actor, discover your immense potential and let it shine like a supernova. This means a lot to you, right? Personal satisfaction, money, fame, fun. How much do you want it? How much do you want to become in control of yourself to perform and overcome numerous challenges on the way? If you want to become someone outside the box, outside the ordinary, you need to go beyond the box and the ordinary. Welcome to the Empowerment Club, where the practice of stress management, working on your goals, and uncovering our full potential takes place. Welcome to episode 15, Awesome Acting. Let's understand what challenges befall actors and what the bright future could look like. I'm a little away from the civilization and my laptop screen is still not fixed, so we continue to making lessons on the iPhone. Let's get into it. And in the meantime, while we're here, please subscribe to our channel, like, share our videos. This will really help us to reach 1 million people and help them transform and become empowered. Thank you. In the Empowerment Club, we deal with stress management. Stress is what derails performance. Stress is what derails everything in our life because it limits our abilities. So let's take a look. First of all, what the brightest future can be for the actors. And secondly, let's take a look what derails their performance and how exactly and what kind of stress impacts you. I myself am not an actor and I have never acted, but I am a mental coach and I help people overcome their obstacles, their emotional obstacles towards being and doing their best. In your case, as actors, you have a lot of demands on you. And if you were able to be your best, just for a moment, imagine what would your life be like if you went into your profession knowing how to manage your fears, how to manage your stress, and how to keep bringing yourself back to your authentic self so your energy goes outward and it shines for the benefit of your audience and you become that powerful, unimpeded, unstoppable actor who is able to take on roles and create incredible performance that will charm the audience. Just try to imagine what would life be like for you. How would you perform? How would you like to perform? Have a think about this. Number one, you would respond rather than perform. You wouldn't try to do the scene. You would leave it. Your attention would be on yourself. It would be fully on the partner, on the environment, on the stakes. The audience would feel as if they're witnessing something happening for the first time. This is what presence actually is. Your choices would be unpredictable in the best way, not chaotic, not forced, but alive. They would not play sadness because the script says sad. You might laugh through grief. You might break down on a line that is technically neutral. You would follow the real emotional truth in the moment rather than acting a concept of the moment. This is what great acting feels like. You can't see the actor's plan. You would take risks with zero hesitation. No social fear, no self-monitoring, no inner critic whispering, careful they're watching. You'd see full physicality, full emotional availability, full voice, full imagination. Risk isn't something you try, it's simply how you breathe. You would not accumulate trauma from roles because they don't grip. You don't hold emotional states. You know how to let experience pass through them, like muscles that release without being told, like water sliding off skin. This is where longevity, depth, and psychological safety meet. Before, vulnerability would be natural, not dramatic. You would not need to push emotion. You wouldn't try to cry or try to show intensity. Emotion would arrive like weather and leave the same way. Unblocked emotion flows quietly and powerfully, so the audience feels something real is happening here. How would your performance be? Direct, transparent, alive, surprising, effortless, not polished, not impressed, not correct, but true, curious rather than strategic, embodied rather than mental, fluid rather than controlled, present rather than prepared. Sublime performance is rare, but very possible. Because most actors are taught to try, show, shape, achieve. But the actor we're describing here trusts sensation, trusts impulse, trusts change, trusts being seen. They don't resist emotion, they don't chase it. They let experience flow through the body like wind through curtains. That kind of actor becomes magnetic, not charismatic, magnetic. Freedom state of mind is the secret to success. Now let's take a look at the reality and the problems that plague actors, and not only them, but actually everyone. Performance anxiety, stage fright. What is it? How it shows up? A specific fear of being judged or failing in front of an audience. In actors, this can lead to trembling, heart palpitations, dry mouth, loss of concentration, or memory lapses. One study found that a quarter of 782 actors reported debilitating performance anxiety at some point in their career. In performing arts, more broadly, anxiety-related disorders are found in roughly 19.5 to 34% of performers. How it affects acting and opening up. When an actor is anxious, they might freeze, go into autopilot, lose presence, become self-conscious rather than in the moment. It can block risk-taking, vulnerability, sensory openness, which are often needed to live the role. The fear of negative evaluation. They make the actor focus on self, how they appear, instead of character, scene, what they're giving. After performance, actors may struggle to let go of the role or carry residual tension and stress. For example, one study noted 38.7% of actors reported challenges in relaxing or letting go after a taxing role. Identity boundaries, emotional residue from roles. What is it and how it shows up? Actors often immerse into characters deeply. Some may struggle to separate their personal lives from their roles. A quantitative study found that some acting practices leave actors with unresolved emotions, leading to anxiety, depressive symptoms, and/or stress following a performance. The on-off nature of acting work, switching from the role to self, can weaken psychological boundaries or create emotional spillover. How it affects acting, opening up. If an actor cannot release the emotional load of a role, it may carry into rehearsal or next performances, creating fatigue, emotional numbness, or avoidance. Difficulty in maintaining personal centeredness can hamper spontaneity. The actor may feel on guard rather than free. Over-identification with a character can lead to exhaustion, burnout, or difficulty in transitions, role to self, performance to rest. Unpredictable work and psychosocial stresses. What is it and how it shows up? Actors typically face irregular work, gig-based assignments, financial insecurity, identity uncertainty. For example, only 2% of actors make a living from it. 90% may be out of work at any given time. A global performing arts study found those working in performing arts are more likely to experience poor mental health than general population. Some actors may resort to substance use or other coping strategies due to work pressure or career uncertainty. How it affects acting and opening up. Financial or career stress may steal cognitive emotional bandwidth. The actor might be distracted, ruminating, anxious about next job rather than present with the role. The constant audition mindset may hamper authenticity. Instead of exploring character from a curious place, the actor might be hyper-focused on getting chosen or not messing up. Burnout or chronic stress can numb, affect, or drain emotional availability, which reduces the capacity to open up, respond spontaneously, or deeply engage. Depression, low mood, self-doubt, and perfectionism. Studies show that acting and creative professionals can have higher rates of depression and anxiety compared to non-performers. Self-doubt, criticism, the wow, do I deserve this? Or am I good enough? Loop is common. Perfectionism, it must be perfect, can lead to paralysis, avoidance, over-control, or fear of failure. How it affects acting, opening up. An actor with self-doubt may hold back emotionally, fear of being judged, may not embrace vulnerability, may play safe instead of bold. Perfectionism can inhibit risk-taking, which is often required to open up and be alive on stage or screen. The actor might stay in safe choices rather than bold impulses. Low mood may make the actor less emotionally available, less energized, less responsive to impulses and scene dynamics. Role-specific emotional trauma or distress. What is it and how it shows up? Some roles require intense emotional experience, violence, trauma, grief. If the actor immerses deeply, this can trigger unresolved emotional material or psychological strain. A paper noted acting practices can leave residual emotional load. Sleep disturbances, mood swings, identity confusion may follow, especially after heavy roles. How it affects acting and opening up. An actor may avoid certain roles because of fear of emotional spillover or being triggered. After a heavy role, the actor may feel drained, lost, numb, or carry tension, which reduces capacity for new role work or spontaneous connection. The lack of de-rolling or processing time can accumulate into bigger issues, stress, depressive symptoms. Identity, body image, comparison, and external evaluation. What is it and how it shows up? The acting profession is highly visible and comparison-rich. Actors may struggle with body image, age, type, casting, social media evaluations. While most of the research above is about anxiety, depression, the environment of acting amplifies these identity risks. For example, performers tuning inward, comparing self to others, worrying about the brand or look. How it affects acting and opening up. When identity is caught in judgment, how I look, how I'm seen, the actor may become self-conscious, less spontaneous, and more guarded. Instead of being in the role, the actor may be partially in front of the mirror, which blocks full immersion. The actor might say, I must be perfect, I must check how I look, I must deliver, instead of I must feel, I must respond, I must be present. Burnout, fatigue, emotional exhaustion. What is it and how it shows up? Continuous high emotional demands, switching roles, long production hours, touring can lead to burnout. Emotional depletion means the actor may run out of gas for presence, novelty, connection. The performer mask can become heavy, affecting personal life and making recovery harder. How it affects acting and opening up. Without recovery, the actor may risk going through the motions rather than being alive. The spontaneity and freshness necessary for opening up fades. It can lead to shallow performances, mechanical acting, and detachment. The actor might avoid deeper roles, choose safety, cut back, or feel incompetent. If you are serious at becoming a great actor, you need to understand stress management very well and practice awareness techniques. And just as Trinity says to Neo in the Matrix movie, if you want to succeed, you're going to need my help. I invite you to join our online program, 52 Weeks of Empowerment, where we work on personal transformation towards mental strength and success, away from fears and low self-esteem, towards natural confidence. Check out the links below. Join us and I will see you on the inside personally. You can also comment with questions and I will personally reply to you on the channel. Thank you. Our program is unique in the world, cutting edge, available 24/7 with your coach, myself, vested in new improvement. Nobody else has a program like that, for sure. You can also check out my book, Mental Yoga, Transform Stress and Anxiety into Mental Strength and Success. You can purchase it on Amazon and check out my personal stories and my work with stress. We need to learn to flow like a river around obstacles and to move like a palm tree in the wind. That is the objective of our online program, 52 Weeks of Empowerment, so you become the best version of yourself. Life is stress, stress is life. This is what you're going to encounter. So you need to be forewarned and forearmed. And this forearming is going to come in the 52 Weeks of Empowerment program. So please check out the links in the video description below. Here I'm including some links in the description and the global code and the India code for a discount for you to join the program, to encourage you to join to become your best version. I look forward to seeing you on either platforms. Train your mind with us, become mentally strong, become resilient, become happy, free, and empowered, as well as discover your innate confidence, which is the source of all success, happiness, and great performance. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking out until the end. And please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give us likes, share the information, share the videos, and give us thumbs up so we can serve more people and help them to become their best versions. And thank you very much for helping us with our vision to empower 1 million people. Please comment, share, like, and ask me questions. I will be responding on the channel. Thank you very much and see you next time.